Chapter 1. The Spark of Adventure. The late afternoon sunlight spilled across the living room, casting long shadows that seemed to stretch with the tension between Emma and Jake. Their argument hung in the air like a thin layer of dust, unsettled and waiting to be swept away. "I just don't understand why you can't see beyond the next horizon," Emma muttered, her fingers absently tracing the edge of her sketchbook. Scattered around her were half-finished canvases, landscapes and portraits that spoke of dreams not yet fully realized. Jake leaned against the doorframe, his weathered leather jacket a testament to his love of spontaneity. "Maybe the horizon is exactly what we need right now," he said, a mischievous glint in his eyes that had always both frustrated and intrigued Emma. Their relationship had been teetering on the edge of something, neither completely broken nor entirely whole. Emma's artistic ambitions seemed to pull her in one direction, while Jake's restless spirit tugged in another. They were two souls connected, yet somehow still miles apart. A road trip? Emma raised an eyebrow, her initial skepticism softening as Jake's enthusiasm began to chip away at her reservations. "Not just a trip," Jake explained, moving closer and picking up one of her half-finished sketches. "A journey, a chance to breathe, to see something different, to remember why we work." Emma's art supplies told a story of their own. Watercolors nestled beside travel maps, charcoal pencils tangled with road trip guides. Her world of creativity had always been both her sanctuary and her challenge. The decision to leave was as spontaneous as Jake himself. Within hours, they were packing, Emma carefully rolling her canvases and selecting a carefully curated set of art supplies, Jake throwing clothes into a weathered duffel bag with the kind of careless energy that defined him. Their car, an old Volkswagen wagon that had seen more miles than most would consider possible, sat waiting in the driveway. It was a metaphor for their relationship, slightly worn, but still holding together, still capable of adventure. "Are you sure about this?" Emma asked, her voice a mixture of excitement and apprehension. Her art had always been her most trusted companion, and this journey felt like a risk. Jake loaded the last bag and turned to her, his smile warm and reassuring. "We're not running away," he said, understanding her unspoken concern. "We're running towards something." The moment they pulled out of the driveway, something shifted. The familiar streets of their neighborhood gave way to open roads, and with each mile, the weight of their previous argument seemed to dissolve. Emma pulled out her sketchbook, capturing fleeting moments, the curve of a distant hill, the shadow of a roadside tree, the way sunlight danced across Jake's profile as he drove. Her art had always been her way